Hello everyone. In this video, we are going to learn about these three, HTML elements like ID, class, and div. ID and class both are attributes of HTML, but this is the tag, div tag, right? So we will learn about div first. So let's move to the HTML file. Here we will, write. We'll take the div tag inside the body. We'll move to the CSS. So we will say div something like with why we use div is basically used for if you want to take a different uh, shaped element. If you want element in a different shape, then we use div. For example, if you want any element in a circular shape or in a rectangular shape or in a triangular shape, etc., then we use div. And the one more example is to use div is that if you want to gather a couple of element uh, inside any box or inside any container, then we use div is work like a container. So you can see on the web page that uh, here is the a rectangular element, yellow element, you can see. So this is all about div, right? You can take it in a different shape. Like if we are putting the border radius percent, then it will be something like this, right? So you can take different shaped element by using different border radius, etc. So this was all about div, but now we are going to learn about these two proper attributes we have already discussed in the previous video. Where what is it? This is id and class. Both are attributes of HTML. Why we use and where we use? Let's see. For example, now I'm removing this part. For example, we have taken the when we applying the let's remove yes h1 tag, then what we'll see, like color red. So we are mentioning here uh, 1. That means we want red color on the element whose name is 1. Let's see. This is red and this is the default black color. By default, the text is being black on the web page. So you can see. Now the question is, can we use here? Can we use class here? Of course you can. Same. They both are same, right? Now the question is, where we use class or where we use ID? Yeah, this is the good question. You know why? Because yeah, we can use ID or class anywhere, but this would be not a good practice as being a developer. So we always take ID if we want to uh, if we are considering any individual element, right? If we want to put any CSS property on any particular tag or div, then we use ID. But that means what? For example, we have taken a couple of h1 tags, something like I'm taking a few more h1 tag. There are a couple of h1 tag. But what if we want to, for example, we want these all h1 tags, the text which is inside the h1 tag, with the same font size. We want to put same font size of this h1 tag. Then we will use class, because we want uh, these four elements except first one, like something different font size, right? So how we can do that? So we use class. Now we want this element in a different font size, right? So we will say uh, something like dot to, we want font size something like 40 pixel. Now you will see, you can see the text is looking bigger than this one, right? So when we want to apply common thing on any tags or div, then we use class. But when we want to apply any individual thing, something like I don't want to apply the red color on each element on each h1 tag, then we will use id, and that id will help you to put any particular css properties on the only those element where you have uses, you know you have used id. So you can see red color only be on the first one, red color only be on the first one because we had taken the id, that's why we will use a hashtag instead of dot. So you can see this was the use of id, class and div. So in this video we have learned about these three properties, not properties, sorry, mm, about these three elements of html, and these two are, as I said, attributes, and this one is a tag. So in the upcoming video we will learn some more exciting thing. Till then, keep learning and keep exploring. Goodbye.